Ladies and gentlemen, we ran up the whole game. The Winners Club. We stayed motivated. We stayed inspired. And then we had to do it like Black Friday. We had to go online, do our sales calls, and then we had to do business across the globe. And then we had to connect to the bank, connect to manufacturers. Then we had to get the rarest collectibles. Then we had to fix our accounting, our banking. Then we ran through a lot of issues. We had to fix that. Then, we went a lot of number ones in music for the first time, connecting it to different platforms. Then we started a lot of new different accounts. Then, we lost some access to our banking, which then that loses access to everything. So then by default, you automatically win, right? Because you cannot lose access to everything, because then the checks and balances. So then you have checks and balances in crypto. Once you do crypto percentages that would have to multiply, that could automatically then have your bank look better than what it's supposed to. So then we did checks and balances, but that was on crypto that didn't add that part up. But then we also went to Robinhood. Robinhood is Wall Street. We did percentages that were crazy. Then we went to Instagram. Instagram is connected to Facebook and then being Meta verified. But then that also being connected to Apple and different things being connected to Android. But then having our music connected to all of them, and then that being monetized, but then doing 200 countries, and then also staying professional, so then that would lead to your bank account too. But it doesn't have to though, because then you could just you know uh, be peaceful, not worry about all of that. But then you have to eat. But if they block your access to eating, they cannot legally do that. But then they would want to take longer legally to help you. But then you already wrote emails expressing that. Then that's when law gets into it. Then you could do that days in advance. And then that's all through the internet too. And then the internet, can be different things linked to different things that then aren't allowing you to monetize. But then if you are being monetized and then sent money, the bank blocks it. But then that's a positive again. But then it could then be connected to multiple accounts. But then if you only get multiple checks, then you're saying you want it like how they always say, instead of to one person, you're there saying, oh, yeah, let's open up 5 different things, all different names. Those ones all go to that one. But then what if I wanted it to all go to just straight to one? And then, you gotta go state to state international. But then you cannot say certain things. All you do is hustle and work. So then we got the LinkedIn resume. So then we gotta keep looking for more opportunities. But then now the music is still global. We're still on all platforms. But then the map to each thing, we spend more time on live fixing all of these inconsistencies. Then that's Wall Street, that's crypto, that's both financial institutes, that's connected to banking, that's connected to 203 countries, and to all of the cell phones and other things that have different links to that. But then that's one person going #1 on Spotify with a lot of other individuals. But I cannot stay up late though. I gotta sleep early and we gotta keep celebrating and doing it big time. You gotta add my cell phone number, my email, and we gotta keep partying, but studying and doing research. I gotta get back to school.